Acolyte. Decoy voice. Unhinged fan takes it out on her dog. So, if I read it correctly, and he shows proof, now the freaks are actually attacking animals. Just to prove a freaking point. And it started with this one artist that wanted to starve piglets to show a point. Let's just see what this is about.
The Los Angeles Dodgers visited President Donald Trump in the White House to celebrate their World Series victory, where superstars Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts were specifically acknowledged by Trump, and this upset the left.
I'm crashing the out. Just tell me, why are the Dodgers going to the White House? Take this off. Benny, give me that shirt. Give me your Ohtani, Freeman, Mookie. I'm losing it, bro. I'm losing it. Count your fucking days, Dodgers. Count your days. I don't care who is in charge. I don't care what is the tradition. I don't.
As she joins the tradition of taking a selfie while shrieking over Trump. Now
I'm gonna instantly say something. This freak, I do not care if you do this in a way like that. If you have this aggressive energy, you go to your dog and just rip his shirt down, you are fucked in the head. Because this is just the beginning. If this will become acceptable, well, then animal cruelty will become acceptable. This is the first of many steps. And this person would go into a freaking boneyard, soldier, and anything else.
He didn't want to shame her over this very emotional outburst, as I thought the video was taken down, but it actually isn't, so
Why? Why? Show it. Show the mental distress that this animal actually had to suffer. Why? Why not shame her over this?
I imagine she wants people to see it, even though it shows her being mean to her dog in a way I don't even think we can show on here, to which she kind of addressed.
You guys, Benny is good. Benny, tell him you're good. Tell him you're good. Look, if this is what we needed to wake up, you know what? Let it be it. We are in the age of Aquarius, so people...
Yep, and the excuses, yep. So animal cruelty on the freak side is allowed. Well, fuck.
are waking up.
As sadly, the more she speaks, the worse it gets.
Today was the day. Look at how honored everybody looks. Ohtani looks like he just saw a movie star. Oh my god, he's so happy. Isn't he an immigrant and a DEI? Talking about DEI, look at how happy Mookie looks. And don't forget, Mookie is married to a black woman.
Talking about Ohtani and Betts being diversity hires just shows that some people have zero understanding what DEI is, as Ohtani is the single greatest baseball player of our generation, probably of all time, and Mookie Betts is a league MVP, so them getting spots on the Dodgers has nothing to do with racial quotas or lowering standards for minorities. But again, the more she speaks, the worse it gets.
But even this disdain, even this freak seems to be on the side of the DI people. And yet, she speaks about it with such disdain as we do. Why wouldn't you actually, well, positively underscore it and just say, yeah, they were DI hires, woohoo? No, she's also disgusted by it, just like we are. Normal human beings.
And here's another one. But you know who did not go? Mr. Freeman himself. The white man on the team. So I guess we're not burning this jersey.
As Freddie Freeman is injured and not even traveling with the team while he recovers. Now, I'm not trying to be too harsh on her, as me saying, well actually, about all these useless facts about athletes makes me equally a loser. But I feature her meltdown because sadly, she's not the only one. As her TikTok comments were filled with disappointed fans, saying the Dodgers profit off people of color working on their visas, which just goes to show they can't differentiate any of us. thinking pro athletes legally gaining entry is the same thing as someone breaking the law, but also how they now want to.
Yeah, that's the thing, they just wanna smear the entire thing. If you're illegal, you're actually a criminal in my opinion. Maybe not a bad one, but you're still a criminal. You went in and your first act in this country was to break the rules. No. No. Come here legally. And you cannot compare a legal one to an illegal one. And we're at a point, acolytes, where actually people start to go against the legal immigrants as harsh as against the illegal ones. That's not good. Especially acolytes, because I am a Polish guy in Germany. FU, I came here, got my job, and I freaking speak better German than most Germans. So F off. Jebane.
Boycott the Dodgers alongside her, and fine by me. If the team's decisions upset you so much you gotta tear your shirt off and shake up your dog, you're probably too volatile to enjoy sports. It's just interesting to me how you don't seem to see the same reaction from conservatives, as nobody was taking to TikTok to cry about the Dodgers visiting Biden in the White House, even though they strangely seem to predict a Kamala Harris presidency in 2032. Or, I don't know when the 49th president would take office, as 48 would be in 2029, but then, I don't know. I'm not a math Asian, but I am a Celtics Asian, or Celtics fan, that have found no issues with that.
What kind of Asian are you? I don't know. Pikachu. Fuck it. Yeah, I did this.
Them celebrating their NBA championship, visiting a president that once classified people like them as predators that would create a racial jungle in schools. And it's shockingly offensive to hear that, but it's basically what he said as a senator, that the mainstream media did everything they could to cover it up for the last decade. And I imagine that girl in the initial video would have been equally outraged to see the Dodgers with Biden if she had known about this. But that's the way—
No. This isn't how this works, acolytes. The thing is, as long as, or most people do this, if you pick a side, or as I said, most people, they pick a side and they defend this side to their death. This is something that I am not a fan of. If at some point, acolytes, I fuck up, tell me in a reasonable way, and I, with a high probability, will hear you. I will probably even hear you, but if I have my a different thinking, I will explain it. And if you agree, good. If you disagree, well, also good. But I probably will hear to reason. With high probability. And even this, even acolytes, even your overlord, your conjurer of souls, your beloved one, isn't perfect. I will make mistakes at some point. Probably because I mean best. But hey, hell is paved with good intentions. So yeah.
Propaganda works. It's not about having morals or standards, it's about selectively remembering things that help your side. As on the left-wing social media site, Reddit, they were equally upset over the Dodgers visiting Trump, making unsubstantiated claims that he hates their fan base, and how they're ashamed of the team, as it's a slap in the face. Now that post had over 1,000 comments before it finally got locked, but they all said similar things with similar phrasing, where it almost seemed like ChatGPT. And asking ChatGPT to write me posts with that prompt wrote me near identical lines to what I saw in the Reddit replies, as it leaks into everything on there, as this was just a thread about the game, but so-called Redditors kept bringing up the White House, saying they crashed like the stock market, even going as far as to claim this was a Nazi tactic that the Dodgers are complicit with. And
Yes, okay, fair. Okay.
It seems insanely stupid until you realize Reddit is probably comprised of AI bots and the useful idiot NPCs that don't know any better. Some people
Fair
take
enough.
to places like Reddit or other social media sites thinking it's reflective of real life, leaving all these terminally online people with nothing better to do than to post angry replies on Reddit or even remotely close to the mentalities of millionaire pro athletes that were the popular jocks in school, too busy working out outside to doom scroll on the internet and are largely very religious. Basically the antithesis of 99% of Redditors. As I remember when the Dodgers uninvited a group from their LGBT night for their parody of Christianity. And it got so bad that the entire league removed Pride logos after a player-led boycott. You'd think the far left would already be boycotting the Dodgers after that, but if they don't even know who's on the injured list, I don't think they know what happened in June of last year. So if you appreciate
Yeah.
my concise, right-order commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video.
The pendulum cannot swing quicker back, acolytes. It's just... I mean, it's still getting better and better as I see it, so there's that. At least in the United States. In Germany, we're still, well, hoping, because we got nothing else left for now. But, as it is, good night.